enjoin.
During the second hearing for William Barr, President Trump's pick to succeed Jeff Sessions as Attorney General, the Senate Judiciary Committee heard testimony from civil rights, religious and law enforcement groups, legal scholars, and veterans of the Justice Department. Those veterans were a former Attorney General and a former Deputy Attorney General, both of whom know the nominee.
He served with great distinction as Attorney General and is highly respected and admired on a bipartisan basis.
Obviously, the job is about a lot more than credentials, but he has done literally everything that you could possibly do, including serving as Attorney General.
He also got a strong endorsement from the Fraternal Order of Police, the head of which said he had a good experience working with Barr when he was previously Attorney General. Barr held that title under President George H.W. Bush from 1991 to 93. Before that, he was Bush's Deputy Attorney General for 2 years, and before that, he served 2 years as Assistant Attorney General in charge of the Office of Legal Counsel. Barr has also worked in the CIA. The heads of 2 civil rights groups, the NAACP and the National Urban League, objected to Barr's confirmation, mainly because of his regard for Jeff Sessions. In an op-ed Barr co-authored with former Attorneys General Mukasey and Edwin Meese III, Barr praised Sessions as, quote, an outstanding Attorney General. President Trump's firing of former FBI Director James Comey has raised questions about whether he might try to fire special counsel Robert Mueller, who is leading the Russia investigation. Trump has said he will not do that, and Barr has said he would protect the investigation. But Barr's writings have given some the impression that the president has the legal right to. The 2 legal scholars gave testimony on Barr's interpretation of the Constitution and the executive powers of the president.
He declared without limit or qualification, and I quote, "Constitutionally, it is wrong to conceive of the president as simply the highest officer in the executive branch. He alone is the executive branch."
I think where Neil and I disagree is that Neil is taking Barr's statement as to the constitutional footprint, the mandate of the Constitution, which does not have limitations in these areas, from how they would apply, where he said very clearly the president cannot do whatever he wants. There are consequences. He could even be prosecuted.
If confirmed, Barr would be only the second person in U.S. history to become Attorney General twice. Based on the questions that were asked and statements from Ranking Member Dianne Feinstein and other Democrats, Senate Judiciary Chairman Lindsey Graham says he thinks Barr will get a bipartisan vote.
I think he's going to do fine. I thought the committee did a good job of asking questions that were relevant to the position of being Attorney General. I think the Mueller situation was asked a lot. I think he gave good answers about his view of Bob Mueller and the importance of letting this thing play out.
Graham says the committee will vote on Barr's confirmation in a couple weeks.
But I don't see Nancy Pelosi's teams breaking on her. I don't see Republicans